Друзья, спонсор сегодняшнего выпуска – букмекерская компания 1xBet. Здесь всегда высокие коэффициенты и большие выигрыши.
You see here the record of Babalu Sobral, 37-9. He's faced some of the best in the world. Big step up for Mihail Zayats.
Again, we go to Michael Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bellator MMA live on Spike now presents the toughest tournament in sports, a light heavyweight quarterfinal scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds and brought to you by Movie 43, featuring the biggest cast ever assembled for the most outrageous comedy ever made in theaters January 25th. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the red corner at 5'11", weighing in at 205 3/4 pounds. His professional record, 19 wins, 6 losses from Bryansk, Russia. Introducing Mihail Zayats. And across the cage, his opponent fighting out of the blue corner at 6'1", weighing in 205 1/4 pounds. The veteran professional brings an impressive record, 37 victories with 9 defeats. Originally from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, now out of Cerritos, California, introducing Renato Babalu Sobral. And the third man inside the cage, referee John McCarthy.
We went over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Fight clean, fight hard, fight fair. If you want to touch gloves, touch them down. Step back. Good luck.
Jimmy, you and I both know that it's almost always something special when a Russian faces a Brazilian in MMA.
Yeah, they let it all hang out. A lot of national pride on the line.
All right, we go. You ready?
Sobral, a professional, so is Mihail Zayats.
The bell in round number 1. Tonight's Fight Clock is brought to you by Miller Lite, the official beer at Bellator. It's not just a good time, it's Miller time.
Big question is, how much time will Babalu spend on the feet? He has a great submission game. I think that's his key to the fight.
Zayats is in the brown trunks. Babalu Sobral is in the white trunks. It's the body lock from Mihail Zayats, driving back Sobral. Side knee from Babalu.
The question is, Babalu, 37 years old. Some of his 9 losses, vicious knockouts. I don't think he wants to get clipped on the chin by Mihail Zayats. I think he wants to take this down and work his jiu-jitsu. He has some nasty jiu-jitsu.
See Zayats holding the body lock.
Don't hold the fence. Don't hold the fence. Bob, look his fingers out.
Warning from referee John McCarthy to Babalu Sobral for holding the fence. Zayats going for the outside trip, then the knee.
Come on, work.
That's my shot! That's my shot!
Knee again from Zayats.
Neither guy really committing to the takedown. Nobody changing level yet. No one going hard for the throw.
Jimmy, Mihail Zayats in his Bellator debut as there's the separation from referee John McCarthy. Not that well known to U.S. and Canadian MMA fans. We've done a high number of his fights in Europe. What we know about Zayats, he's an incredible front runner. If he starts to get a good rhythm going, he's very tough to beat, but he can also be steamrolled if things don't go his way early.
Very true.
Zayats missing with that right hand. Stepping right in the left.
Watch the kid. Watch the kid.
Zayats claiming that suffered a low blow. Time for referee John McCarthy.
I saw Babalu signal an apology there. I think he knows he hit him in the cup. Don't look too bad. I think he'll get right back in.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. Step on back. Don't worry about it. Keep watching where it's going.
See it here? Yeah, it was an attempt at a push kick, and that's right when Zayats pushed in. Foot caught the cup.
Zayats says he's ready. Time in. Round 1 continues. This in the light heavyweight tournament quarterfinal round. Russian Mihail Zayats versus the Brazilian by way of California, Babalu Sobral, the winner through to the final 4.
Sobral's a guy who just loves to fight. So much energy and enthusiasm every time he goes in there. just loves having this job. Big right. That hurt him. See, Zayat's clinching. He's holding on tight here. Trying to clear those cobwebs because that right hand landed.
Can you see Mihail Zayat's playing defense, holding that body lock, Jimmy? Knee from the body lock. Counter knee right back from Babalu. So Babalu Sabral looking for the level change, couldn't find it.
Thing is, Mihail Zayat's 19 wins, 10 by submission. He's usually the guy who can rely on his submission game. He can't do that against Babalu.
The submission game comes from a Sambo base. Of course, Babalu Sabral from a high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu base. Two very, very different approaches to the submission game. Inside knee from Babalu. And a warning to Babalu Sabral from John McCarthy for holding the fence. You can palm it, you just can't grab it. And the restart.
One of the reasons I love John McCarthy, he keeps the action moving.
Full outside kick from Sabral. 40 seconds remaining in round number 1. Nice right back on the inside, but couldn't land. Shot partially ate the knee. Good sprawl from Babalu.
And you see how Zayat's
sliding back fist and that landed.
That was a good one. He has Babalu hurt.
Left hand. He looks to finish. Big shot from Zayat. And there's the upset win.
Wow, big shot. Zayat had him hurt and finished him. Beautiful job by the Russian fighter. Who saw that coming?
A spectacular finish from Mihail Zayat, and he is through to the light heavyweight tournament semifinal round.
That was the question going into this fight. So many wins, but he's had a suspect chin in the past. Chins do not get stronger, they get weaker. You get old in one fight, unfortunately, and that's what happened to Babalu tonight.
Tonight's fight replay is brought to you by the outrageous comedy movie 43 in theaters January 25th.
Started with this spinning back fist. The look here as he moves away. Bang! That left hand right on the chin. Babalu went out for a moment. These lefts and rights right on the chin, and John McCarthy had seen enough. Look at that. Don't know if that hurt him, but it certainly put Babalu off balance. And it was this left hand right on the nose that started these hammer fists on the chin. You saw the right leg drop of Babalu. He went out for a moment. That other hammer fist woke him back up, but man, Zayat's all over him.
He was looking for a career-defining win, and Mihail Zayat's got it. When we return, Jimmy Smith will speak to the winner, and the lightweight world championship still on deck.
Россия, чемпион. Русский десант идет.
Tonight, live on Spike, Bellator MMA is making its debut, and a spectacular Bellator debut for Mihail Zayat. Here's Michael Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 4 minutes, 49 seconds into round number 1. The winner by TKO, now a light heavyweight tournament semi-finalist, Mihail Zayat.